Hello students, I welcome you all for e-learning. Today we are going to see resources in term 2 unit 1 geography of class 7. In this we are going to see the following learning objectives. So first we are going to know about the importance of resources and to describe the renewable resources and to understand the non-renewable resources and to identify the fossil fuel resources. So these are the learning objectives that we are going to see in this lesson. Okay, and before we begin the lesson, let us understand what is resources. Look around and observe. You will be able to identify many types of resources. The electricity that you are using in your house is a resource, and the water that you are drinking when you are thirsty, it is also the resource. The vehicle that you use to travel, the vegetable that you use to cook are all resources. So anything that can be used to satisfy the need of human is called resources. Clear? So here you may be wondering that what makes these things as resources. The utility or usability makes these things as resources. That means things become resources only if it has value. For example, gold has an economic value and vegetable is also having economic value. But both value is not the same. But both are very important to human life. So most of the resources have economic value. Okay. Okay, next we are going to see importance of resources. So in this, natural resources plays a significant part in our life. It will be really difficult to imagine the world without the natural resources. The globe without natural resources will be as the globe without nature. Okay, because the natural resources satisfy daily needs of man such as food, clothing and shelter. And natural resources also contribute immensely to boost up the nation's economic. Next we are going to see types of resources. In this we are having two resources. First one is natural resources. In this, resources which are obtained from nature are called natural resources. Second is man-made resources. That means when a natural resources undergoes drastic changes by human intervention, it becomes man-made resources. That is, for example, a building. We can take a building is made by the man for man's use, isn't it? So that is called man-made resources. Okay. So here they are telling that natural resources that are drawn from nature and used without much modification are called natural resources. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the soil we are taking minerals and natural resources from the soil. Many of the resources are the free gift of nature and we can use them directly. That is called natural resources. Okay, so without modification we are using a resources, that resources is called natural resources. Man-made resources, when a natural resources undergoes drastic changes by human intervention, it becomes man-made resources. Okay, so what the natural resources is modified by a man, that resources is called a man-made resources. Okay, so here next we are going to see the natural resources are divided into two categories: basis of origin and basis of renewability. Okay, and this basis of origin is subdivided into biotic resources and abiotic resources. In basis of renewable resources, and basis on origin is divided into biotic resources and abiotic resources. Basis of renewability, we are dividing that into renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Okay, so first we will go into biotic. So here the image itself telling that is something telling about the living things, correct? So here also we are going to learn about this. So these biotic resources are substances which are derived from the biosphere, like living things, and from forest and the material derived from them. This mainly include fossil fuels like coal, gas, petroleum, etc. That means all living resources are biotic resources. Biotic resources are found in the biosphere which are obtained from living and organic materials. It includes forests, crops, birds, animals, fishes, man, and material that can be obtained from them. Okay, so the decayed organs of this living things will give the biotic resources. Clear? Okay. Next, we are going to see abiotic resources. So here we are going to see about the non-living things. So all non-living things are abiotic resources. Okay. So resources like soil, rock, and minerals are abiotic. And then other than this, uh, land, water, sunlight, and heavy metals like gold, copper, silver, etc. are also comes under abiotic. Okay. And next we are going to see renewable resources. So first we will be seeing the renewable resources. So this renewable resources are divided into renewable and non-renewable. First we are going to see renewable resources. So it means renewable resources are any material or energy sources that cycles or can be replaced within the period of human life. That means this can be reused resources. We can get it again and again. Renewable resources are the resources which can be used repeatedly and replaced naturally. Okay. So common renewable resources that we can going to see in this lesson is solar energy, hydropower, and wind energy. Okay, we will be studying this separately. Solar energy. First, we will go into solar energy. So, solar energy. What is solar energy? The sun produces energy in the form of heat and light. Okay, that we know that sun is producing the energy in the form of heat and light. And then solar energy is not harmful to the environment. Solar energy is not harmful to the environment. And then photovoltaic devices are solar cells directly convert solar energy into electricity. So we are getting energy and light and heat from sun, and we are converting that into electricity. Okay, so that is not harmful to the environment. Okay, so what is the source that is converting is photovoltaic devices. Okay, and next, and India, China, Japan, Italy, and State of America and are major utilizers of solar energy in the world. Okay, and next we are going to see the particular project, Kamudi Solar Power Project. Okay, so what it is? It is one of the largest solar power project in the world, and it is situated in Ramanathapuram district in Tamil Nadu. And the Kamudi Solar Power Project was completed on 21st September 2016. And investment of this project is around 4,550 crores, and the installed capacity of this project is 648 megawatt. Okay, so this whole project is converting the heat and light energy from sun, and it is producing the electricity. So how much they are taking? 648 megawatt they are taking out from this. Okay, okay. Next we are going to see wind energy in it. Wind power is a clear energy since wind turbine does not produce any emissions. In recent years, wind energy has becoming one of the most economical and renewable energy technologies. Modern wind turbines with 3 blades dot the landscape today, turning wind into electricity. Okay, and the countries like USA, China, Germany, Spain, India, UK, Canada, and Brazil are some of the countries producing the wind energy. Okay, and next we are going to see hydropower. So here hydro means water. So how they are taking electricity from the water, we are going to see. Water is considered as a great source of energy. Hydroelectricity is generated from moving water with high velocity and great falls with the help of turbines and dynamos. Turbines and dynamos is nothing but a small machine which convert the water into electricity. Okay, so hydroelectricity power is the cheapest and most versatile sources of energy out of all the known energy. And hydroelectricity power is a renewable resources. So China is the one of the largest producer of hydroelectricity. Okay, and some countries like Canada, Brazil, USA, Russia, India, Norway, and Japan are some of the countries which is producing hydroelectricity. Okay. Next, we are going to see largest hydroelectricity project. Students, do you know the Three Georgia Dam in China is the largest hydroelectricity project in the world? Okay, the construction starts in 1994 and ends in 2012. The inside capacity of the dam is 22,000 MW, that is megabyte. Okay, so now we are going to see non-renewable resources. So resources that once consumed and cannot be replaced is called non-renewable resources. Okay, that means the resources which are limited can be called non-renewable resources. They become exhausted after use, and the time taken to replace does not matches the life cycle. That is, it may take 4 to 5 generations to replace. Okay, and also we are going to see the types of non-renewable resources. In this, we are going to see first one is metallic resource, non-metallic resource, and fossil fuel resources. So one by one we are going to see. First we will see. Next we are going to see metallic resources. So metallic resources are the type of resources that are composed of metal. They are hard substance which are good conductor of heat and electricity. And example of metallic resources are iron, copper, gold, bauxite, silver, and manganese. Okay, so we are going to see this example one by one. First, we are going into iron. Okay, iron is the fourth most common element in the earth crust and the most widely available metal. Magnetite and hematite are the common ore or iron which occur normally in the rock of the crust. Pure iron ore is very soft, but its strength is increased many-fold by the adding some amount of carbon and magnesize. Okay, and iron ore is mined in about 50 countries. Among the iron ore producing countries are China, Australia, Brazil, India, and Russia are a principal producer, accounting for 85% of the world total output of iron ore. Jharkhand, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka, and Goa account for over 95% of total reserves of India. Iron ore found as Kanjamalai in Tamil Nadu. Kanjamalai is located near Salem. Okay, so this is the Kanjamalai near which is located in Salem. Next, we are going to see about copper. Okay, so in this, copper is one of the first metal known and used by man. So copper ranked as the third most consumed industrial metal in the world after iron and aluminium. Copper is good conductor of heat and electricity. About 3/4 of copper is used to make electrical wires, telecommunication cables, and electronics. Chile is the world number 1 country in the production of copper. Other copper producing countries are Peru, China, United States, Congo, and Australia. Next, we are going to see about gold. It is rare and precious metal. Hence, it has high demand in the world market. Formerly, it is used for minting coins, but now it is used for making ornaments and it is used in the field of dentistry. It is regarded as a symbol of prosperity and the form of wealth. Okay, so China is the world largest producer of gold. Also, Australia, Russia, United States, South Africa, and Canada are the major producer of gold. In India, Karnataka is the largest producer of gold. Sokola gold field is one of the deepest mine of the world. Next, we are going to see about bauxite. Aluminium is produced from bauxite ore. There are several ores that contain aluminium, but bauxite contains more aluminium. Okay, aluminium has a wide range of use compared to other metals. Aluminium is light in weight, tough and cheaper, which makes it popular metal for construction purpose. It is mainly used in the construction of aircraft, ship, automobiles, railway coaches, and etc. Aluminium is good conductor of electricity and heat. Okay, hence it is used for making electrical cables. By the adding of small quantities of other metals to aluminium, it creates superior alloy than pure aluminium. Isn't it? Australia is the world's leading bauxite producer. Apart from that, China, Brazil, India, Guinea, Jamaica, and Russia also play important role in bauxite productions. Okay, so apart from this, Odisha, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Tamil Nadu, and Madhya Pradesh are the main bauxite producing states in India. Next, we are going to see about silver. Silver is also the precious metal like gold. It is used in making jewelry, dentistry, photographic goods, electroplating industries, and in the manufacturing of luxury goods. So, Mexico is the world's leading silver producer. Following Mexico, Peru, China, Russia, Australia, and Chile produces more silver. Okay, and more than 50% of silver is found only in the South American countries. And next, we are going to see about manganese. So, in this, manganese is a steel grade, hard, shiny, and brittle metal. And manganese is essential for the production of good quality steel. And manganese is used in making electrical batteries. Okay. So, the South Africa is the world's leading producer of manganese. The significant producers of manganese in the world are China, Australia, Gabon, Brazil, and India. All these producers have large reserves of manganese and are significant exporters in the world. Okay, next we are going to see about non-metallic resources. So, non-metallic resources can be described as resources that do not comprise of metals. And they are not hard substance and are not good conductor of heat and electricity. Example of this non-metallic resources are mica, limestone, gypsum, dolomite, and phosphate, etc. So, we are just going to have a brief explanation of this examples. First, we will go into mica. Muscovite and biotite are the common ore of mica. It is one of the indispensable minerals used in electrical and electronic industry, and it is used as insulating materials in electrical industry. In power forms, it is used for making lubricating oils and decorative wallpapers. Okay, China is the world top producer of mica. Russia, Finland, United States, Turkey, and Republic of Korea also play a major role in the production of mica. About 95% of India's mica is found in just 3 states of Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Jharkhand. Okay. Okay, next we are going to see about limestone. It is a sedimentary rock composed mainly by skeletal fragments of marine organisms such as coral, foraminifera, and mollusks. Mostly limestone is made into crushed stones and used as a construction material, and it is used for facing stone, fortiles, and slate threads, window sill, and many other purposes. Crushed limestone is used in smelting and other metal refining process. Portland cement is made from limestone. China produces more than half of limestone productions in the world. Besides this, United States, India, Russia, Brazil, and Japan also produces more limestone. In India, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Chhattisgarh, and Tamil Nadu produces over 3/4 of total limestones. Okay, in Tamil Nadu, large-scale limestone reserve found in Ramanathapuram, Tirunelveli, Ariyalur, Salem, Coimbatore, and Madurai districts. Next, we are going to see fossil fuel resources. Fossil fuel resources are normally formed from the remains of dead plants and animals. They are often referred to as fossil fuel and are formed from hydrocarbon. When fossil fuels are burned, they become a great source of heat energy. So, examples for fossil fuel resources are coal, petroleum, and natural gas. So, we are going to see what is coal. And Coal is a form when dead plants matter is converted into peat. It is used as a domestic fuel in industries such as iron and steel, steam engines to generate electricity. Electricity produced from coal is called thermal power. Okay, so the coal can be classified into 4 categories. First one is anthracite and bituminous and lignite and peat. The leading coal producer of the world is China. Besides this, India, USA, Australia, Indonesia and Russia also producing more coal. Okay, next we are going to see about petroleum. Petroleum is found between the layers of rock and is drilled from the oil field located in offshore and coastal area. And this is sent to the refineries which process crude oil and produce varieties of products like diesel, petroleum, kerosene, wax, plastic and lubricant. Petroleum are its derivatives are called black gold, as they are very valuable. Okay, the chief petroleum producing countries are Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq and Qatar. The other major producers are USA, Russia, Venezuela, Kuwait, UAE and Algeria. The leading producers in India are Digboy in Assam, Bombay High in Mumbai and the deltas of Krishna and Godavari rivers. Okay, and next we are going to see the last one is natural gas. So natural gas is found with petroleum deposit and it's released when crude oil is brought to the surface. So it can be used as a domestic and industrial fuel. More than 50% of global natural gas reserves are found in the United States of America, Russia, Iran and Qatar. In India, Krishna and Godavari Delta, Assam, Gujarat and some area of offshore in Mumbai have natural gas resources. Okay, so we'll see summary. So that's all, we completed our lesson. We'll go into summary. So we have seen natural resources are obtained from environment. So renewable resources can be used repeatedly and replaced naturally. So non-renewable resources once consumed cannot be replaced. And next we saw about solar energy. Solar energy is not harmful to the environment. And next, hydroelectricity is generated from moving water with high velocity and great fall with the help of turbines and dynamos. And metallic resources are iron, copper, gold, bauxite, silver, manganese, etc. And non-metallic resources are mica, limestone, gypsum, dolomite, phosphate, etc. And the last we saw about the fossil fuel resources are normally formed from the remains of dead plants and animals. Okay, so thank you for watching this video.